David joins us now with the latest on this system coming our way. Perfect weather conditions for liftoff in Florida.
Yep. Not
perfect for our morning commute tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, portions of the area we're going to be dealing with some snow. I think here in Portland, I think we should be fine.
Okay.
We are seeing reports of snow out there, and a couple of people have tweeted to me and told me in South Berwick, and for instance, we're actually seeing some snow
already
on the grass.
coming down.
Yeah, on the grass
All
surfaces,
right.
so non-asphalt. So the roadways should be warm enough to, to just be wet right now. But you still want to slow down out there because, if it snows hard enough, sometimes you can get some slick
mindful.
spots. Yeah, absolutely.
Always be mindful.
Absolutely. So temperatures across the area is definitely cold enough to support snow. We have temperature in Portsmouth is at 35 degrees. You were up to 40 degrees earlier. You dropped 5 degrees since we started seeing that snow flying here. In Portland, we're at 35 degrees. Bangor at 33 degrees. And 27 in Caribou. Berlin at 33 degrees. And I think these temperatures are going to drop off a little bit overnight tonight. So that's something that we'll watch closely as the snow starts to fly. So definitely take it easy out there. A little bit of a breeze, really not too much of a wind out there. But here's the system over mid-Atlantic states right now. It's moving through the northeast, just a big mess. Look at that. You get those blue colors represent the snow, the green represents the rain, and in between you have like these magenta colors. That represents the mixed precipitation, and we'll be watching that very closely as we go through the course of the night. Here in Portland, we're already starting to see a few flakes out there. I just tweeted something out about that just now, and you can take a look outside our studio. A couple of snowflakes over in Conway up to Mount Washington, and I think we're about to start to see some snow over in Berlin, that area. But over towards down eastern portions of Maine, really not seeing any reports of any snow, but you'll start to see that over the next couple of hours. Right now, we'll start you out about midnight. Blues again represent the snow falling. Look at the temperatures though. They're just above freezing along the coastline. That's why we're not expecting too many issues there. It's inland locations where we'll see those temperatures dropping below freezing. As we go through the course of the night, by tomorrow morning, mainly rain along the coastline, but just inland, Bangor, over to Augusta, Lewiston, Freiburg. That's where we'll see the temperatures around freezing, and that's where we're expecting the snow. This continues to lift up at 11 o'clock. Portland, we're raining, and as a matter of fact, some of that milder air is going to work off the ocean, and we could see temperatures in the upper 40s to around 50 along the coastline. Still cold enough to snow across northern portions of the state. That's where we're expecting the jackpots. 2 o'clock, we start to see that rain snow line lifting towards the north. It's into northern portions of Maine. I think Caribou, you remain mostly snow, and over to Greenville and Rangely, you remain mostly snow. And then by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock tomorrow night, it's all out of here. We're just left with some cold temperatures and some breeze out of the northwest, which was going to make it feel cooler. This is what we're expecting. The jackpot is across northern portions of Maine, Rangely to Caribou, 6 to 8 inches. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw a little bit more across some of the higher mountain tops as well. And so if there's any 10, 11 inch snowfall amounts, it wouldn't surprise me there. Even across the presidential range over to Mount Washington, Wildcat, those mountains over there, they're expecting about 6 to 8 inches. And as you get closer to the coast, little, if any. I mean, right now we actually do see some light accumulation on some of the grass surfaces. But for the most part, I think we should be fine with the morning commute. So that's kind of what's important right now. Low pressure moves through New England tomorrow. Behind it, we'll see colder air, some snow showers Thursday. And we're just going to be stuck in this pattern. Most of this country is in a cold pattern. We see that jet stream dipping south. When you see that happening, we have to keep a close eye on it because it ends up picking up some energy out of the north, and then some low pressure systems can develop along that and bring us a surprise storm. It wouldn't be so much of a surprise, but we could see something developing every few days. So that's something we'll be watching right now. And as a matter of fact, we're looking towards about Sunday, maybe Sunday afternoon into Monday. That might be something trying to sneak up the coast. So we'll just keep a close eye on that. But that's how we're looking. We're going to stay cold right through, I'd say, just the end of the month. As far as the marine forecast goes, we have a small craft advisory right through tomorrow. Winds east out of the east, 20 to 25 knots, gusting over 35 at times. Seas 6 to 8 feet. I'm sorry about that. 6 to 8 feet. So that's what's happening tonight. We get that snow and rain, and then it stays cold and breezy right through the end of the week. You could see some isolated snow showers across the mountains Thursday. Even into Friday afternoon, it's cold through the weekend, and then maybe that rain, snow possible as we head into the second half of the weekend. Again, it's a very cold air mass over Canada right now, and that's what we're dealing with. And that cold settles over New England, that jet stream sweeps underneath.
That's interesting. We'll have to watch that.
Have to watch that closely.
and some cold overnights ahead.
Absolutely.
We really
So,
dipped
yep,
down.
Absolutely. So great
All
for
right.
snowmaking and
Exactly.
you know, that's
The
what we're
bright
looking
side.
for some of our friends that are dying to go skiing.
Waiting
So,
for it. All right,
yeah,
David,
absolutely.
thanks so much.
Thank you, Brian.